Hello, folks. It's me, your host here in the Bear Cave. I'm Bob Bear. It's nice to see you today, or, well, in this case, it's nice of you to see me coming by the cave. Got my window open, I got a little fan going. It doesn't look like the mic is picking up the fan, so that's nice. I just have it to get the air moving. It's actually very nice outside. If you're a plant, you are loving the weather today. It's partly cloudy, kind of overcast. However, it is it is the air is very still. It's a little humid. I see the leaves aren't even moving. On the light plants, very nice. But I didn't want to talk to you about the weather so much before we start streaming today. What I wanted to talk to you about was the Internal Revenue Service. Yes, the IRS. Uh, if you're an American, as in you live in the United States or territories of the United States, that would be Guam, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and any of the 48 contiguous states, Alaska, and Hawaii. You know the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS. And trust me, they know you. And they're not going to have somebody call you who cannot even pronounce Internal Revenue Service intelligibly. No, they're not going to do that. And they're not going to call you and tell you they got lawyers coming after you like that. No. You really got to screw things up for them to come after you. I mean, really screw things up because they got bigger fish to fry. You know, they got millionaires and actors and all kinds of people who are screwing them out of taxes that this country needs, for infrastructure, for, uh, you know, the president's daughter's graduation party, stuff like that. Look, if the IRS was going to come after you, they're going to come after you. They're not going to leave automated phone messages and have telemarketers call you with Indian or Pakistani accents who can't pronounce internal revenue intelligibly. And if you don't know if the Internal Revenue Service is trying to come after you or not, call them. Go to the phone book. Go to the yellow pages. Go to their website, Internal Revenue Service US.gov or something like that. It's going to be a .gov website, not a .com, not a .net, not a .de or IN or PK or whatever. It's going to be .gov. It's going to be on the federal government's website. All right? So, if you have any doubts, you can even go to NPR's website, NPR, National Public Radio, or American Public Radio. All right? Go to their website. You can go there now. You're on the internet. Go there now. Talk to them or by email or scan their site because they had a piece on that, an expose, if you will, the other day. I was listening to it. It was on the weekend. Or if it wasn't last week, it was the week before. Probably the week before. But it was, well, anyways, it was recent. And there was a lawyer who was called by these people. She knows better, but she was being fooled by them. So she even called the IRS to find out who it was. She was not being called by the IRS. It was a scam. They're trying to get your money. They're trying to steal from you. They want your life savings. They want you to go in debt so that they could drive a nicer car in a foreign country. Believe me, if it was in this country, the IRS would go after them big time. No doubt they owe the IRS some money. Without a doubt, huh? All right, so Steam was updating while I was on that tirade. In fact, I got called several times myself. And the first time they called me, I just said, "What? What did you say? IRS? You're a liar." And I hung up. Because by now, I would have gotten several mailed notices from the Internal Revenue Service. They would have notified me by mail. So, pass this on. Talk to your friends about this. Let them know. Let everybody know about this fraud, this sham, this scam that's going on. All right, because we don't want our friends and family losing their life savings to some scammers, people who don't care, people who want our money and didn't earn it. Now, without further ado, thanks for listening. Again, here in the United States or even Canada, or you have friends on stream or on Twitch or on Discord or iChat or Skype, whatever, just mention it. That there's a scam going on, people posing as IRS agents, the Internal Revenue Service, and they are taking people's money. They're scamming them big time. And they sound so official. They are not. They are not official. Unless you want to count them as official frauds. Now, without further ado, it is day 12. That's this many plus this many. 10 plus 2 is 12. Right, see how I did that? Pretty tricky, huh? So pass the word around about that scam. Now, without further ado, here's a free cliche for you. Dungeons & Dragons Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition. Day 12 of our adventures in Faerun, in the Forgotten Realms, on the Sword Coast. Alright, Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition. This was one of the first games that I played when I got a computer. Epic indeed. Did you get my 10-minute tirade? Hi, Karchen. We're streaming for you today. Because you worked so hard and you deserve it. Today, our hero, Grogus Barebone. That's a character name that I've used since Neverwinter Nights came out. That's him right here. He's a barbarian. Half-orc barbarian.
It's like watching an artist create a masterpiece.
Thank you, Sister O. That's quite a compliment. And thank you, Karchen, for the host. Yep, IRS scammers. They are not the IRS. They're people from a different country, somewhere around the Indian Ocean. You can tell by the accent, they're either Pakistani or Indian. And they are lying to people on the phone and telling them that they represent the United States federal government's Internal Revenue Service. And they are scamming people, conning them out of thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. In fact, people are using their credit cards. They're going to banks, getting loans, going into debt to give these people money. That's how scared they make. It's terrible and tragic. And I forgot where I'm going. Yep. Before it was Dell. They almost got me with Dell until I called Dell. He said, "Hey, did you call me?" "No, we have no record calling you in the last 2-3 years, whatever it was, since I got my new computer." I said, "Well, who's this guy?" "We don't know." He said, "You're being scammed. That is not one of our people. You're being scammed." "Oh, okay, thank you." So if you call the Internal Revenue Service, you can call, while you have one on one phone, you can call on the other phone and say, "Hey, I got this person. Here's the number. Do they represent you?" They'll tell you, "No, you're being scammed. They're lying to you. We didn't call you." Even if you didn't pay your taxes, they won't go after you. Not for a while. You see, like, I was unemployed for quite a while, right? And so after a year of unemployment, I did not file my taxes. They did not come after me. See, I had nothing to be taxed, you know. And if you're working a normal job, you know, you're paying FICO, you're paying state taxes, you're paying Social Security, you're paying all this other stuff. They got it on file whether or not you're working. So, especially if you're unemployed, you haven't got money, you haven't been filing your taxes, they're not going to come after you. They know if you've been working or not. They're not going to waste their time on small fish. They got people like Wesley Snipes and Willie Nelson and a whole bunch of other people who make millions and millions of dollars who don't pay their taxes. They're going to go after them before they go after you. It's small change. But the scammers...
There was way more excitement in High Forest.
Scammers, they will nickel and dime you to death. Today we are looking for the guard captain